I started making music in 2023 after a spiritual awakening. I did my MBA from IIM Ranchi and I worked really hard for it, okay? I know I worked hard for 2 years, cracked the CAT exams, worked really hard for the interviews and somehow got into the college. And no, I wasn't making music back then. I was just into art and visual arts and stuff. And after I got placed in second year, I was just figuring out about life. Like, is this it? Is this what life is? Do I do the job? And what after the job? The classic Indian average male guy story. The job, the marriage, the kids, then you retire and then you die. Of course, everyone hates that internally, but no one actually takes a step to change that. So the universe took away my job. I didn't believe in universe back then. So I was not able to find a job for 2 years, but I found music, and then I realized that I had a spiritual awakening suddenly, and I just wanted to make music. I just found music and I couldn't stop it. I just couldn't stop. It was so magical to me. I used to sit all night. I used to think about it throughout the day, every day. How to be good in music? How do I keep making it? How do I keep innovating? What is music? Why music? The whole metaphysical concept of music, and why it's the purest form of expression of art. And things were just coming out of me. Like I won't say I was chosen to do this, because if I was chosen, I would I don't know, be something really important. I was just trying to do whatever I could the best. Back to the story. So I started making music after MBA when I graduated in 2023. And there was also this guy that I met in MBA last year. He was also into music production and stuff. That's when I actually opened my iPad GarageBand in my last year and started making stuff. And then after the job thing happened, went back home. There was a lot of changes at my home, so we were moving to a new house, and I started making music in GarageBand. Then I downloaded GarageBand on my laptop, and then I downloaded Logic Pro. Then I downloaded Bitwig. And then I got really experimental with Bitwig, okay? I got into this weird experimental things. I learned about the fundamentals of electronic music, got really deep into it. Yeah, kept making albums and songs. A lot of creative output that I don't even remember how it came through me. It just happened throughout the year 2023, 2024. I was still finding a job. Then magically one day I found a job and decided that I can't do this forever. I can't stay at home every single night suffering. It was suffering for 2 years, absolute suffering, almost psychotic. Why am I doing this? What is happening to me? When will I get out of this? These were my daily existential thoughts, and I used to read about philosophy and astrology, used to watch tarot videos, and I don't know what. I just called it spiritual awakening at the end because I was so confused what was happening to me. But okay, whatever happened, done and dusted, made me learn a lot of stuff. And then in 2024 end, I found an internship, and then I started working. But I thought I would quit music, okay, because nothing came out of it, and I thought it was just an obsession. But no, it was still the calling, the whole awakening stuff. It was still my calling, so I kept doing it after the job, late at weekdays. During the weekends, I had no social life, only office life. Oh, by the way, that 2 years also I had no social life. I used to just stay in the room all day, every night. And my parents used to come to me, think कि क्या हो रहा है, क्या कर रहा है, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है इसको. मेरे को कुछ समझ आ भी नहीं रहा था. It took me a lot of time to process things. I'm sorry if I deviate between storyline. मेरा storytelling I think अच्छा है भी नहीं, because what I think of the world, it's very abstract, and I often try to express it through my art, the whole abstract thing. And it's not linear. Like मैं अभी story तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ, तो it's not even a linear thing that this happened and this happened and this happened. I think past, present and future are all connected somehow, and it's some abstract form of concept I kept making music, shifted to Ableton. Oh yeah, and then I started using Ableton. I have a lot of albums that I released eventually, and I don't have any monthly listeners. I'm not even popular. I just do it for the sake of it. Although I do get disappointed when people don't listen to it. Yeah, I just wanted to experiment with something, especially living in India when no one wants to experiment with electronic music and music in general, and everything here is very commercialized. Oh, I have to pick up my acoustic guitar and you know be like Anup Jain to be famous. But I know there are some artists who experiment and still get popular, still find their audience, and because of these artists I got inspired and kept going and going, and that's what I believe in. You just keep going until the image in your head that is coming in your mind for years and years, until that image comes true. I don't know if I'll ever post these YouTube videos again like these. I'm really glad if anyone is watching. Really glad if you're watching. I just wanted to keep it authentic. There is no catch in it, there is no hook in it, there is no short form dopamine that you will get from this video. Thank you for watching. I'll try to expand on my story based on your opinion and your questions. But this is it, I guess.